Morning, morning, y'all. We are out in the garden because we got some rain, y'all. Yes, it has been over, I think they said in the news, over 110 days since we've had rain. But we got some the last couple of days. Actually, we got most of it yesterday and maybe a little bit last night. But hey, it's rain and we're loving it. So I'm out in the garden right now and I figured we'd check the rain gauge just to see what we caught in there. Let's do it. Oh my, look at that. There's actual liquid in our rain gauge. Wow. Look at that. Let's see. It looks like, what about 2/10? 2/10 of an inch? Maybe, almost. Close. We'll give it that. We'll call it that. We'll say it is. Yeah, it's about that. Sure. That is wonderful for us. Good news. I love it. And the ground is nice and moist. Look at that. So I think you know what we're gonna do today. We're gonna take advantage of this time. There are the peppers. This is the pepper row. We're gonna take advantage of this and just literally just sprinkle seeds that we want to grow and get it done. And I'm gonna tell you why. The seeds do you no good in the package. Absolutely no good in the package, and they are getting older and older. So you know what, let's get some stuff down here in the ground, and we'll get some irrigation set up on these last couple of rows, and we'll see what we can grow. Oh, and by the way, we are here in zone 9, smack dab in the middle of 9A, 9B. So we're like boom, right in the middle there. So you know, we're gonna have some good weather, considering other places that are getting snow and all those kind of things. So we're a little late throwing out some seeds, but we're gonna do it. Here we go. But while we're here, let's go ahead and harvest this carrot, or a few carrots. This has been growing for a while. I'm just kind of curious. Let's see, we'll pull one out. See what kind of, the ground should be pretty, oh no, that ground was not soft enough, Cynthia. Just pull the whole bunch out. Oh, well, really, it was just like one. Okay, I thought there was going to be multiples because I saw all the different stalks growing in here. I thought there's going to be a lot of small carrots, but it's just one nice, delicious looking carrot. Look at that. Yum. I mean, not with the dirt on it. Come on, people. Work with me. All right. We'll put that in our harvest basket. I guess we'll be harvesting bell peppers because this just broke on me, so let's get our delicious peppers off. Oh, I want them to get bigger. I know, I'm upset as well, but you know, it happens. We'll still harvest all these bell peppers and use every single one, and of course keep the seeds. Ugh, it was doing so well. Look at that one. It's a nice one there. It would have been so nice to have those. Get bigger, I should say. It would have been so nice to have those get bigger. Okay, so I'm gonna put a hole, a tiny hole on each side about every 12 inches. I've decided to try this as opposed to putting the lines in because I think the lines are giving me way too much flow sometimes, and I really want to try a very small hole. So I'm going to use my soldering iron here and just try to put a tiny hole on each side. So here we go. That might be too tiny. That might not even let water flow through. It's really small. Let's go a little bit larger. Woo! Bumped the camera. Sorry about that. Yeah, that looks good. Let's try that. You notice I'm just eyeballing. It's probably more like, what, every 18 inches or so, but that's fine. It's a good place to start. We can always add more. It's a pain to plug them. Let's see. I think that one should be open. We'll find out shortly. Well, I've already tied off the end, so I know about where it's at. So we're gonna put one right here. That should be the last one. That's the end of the line. Awesome. Now, okay, this is the bell pepper line right here. And I need to test some things with the water, and I don't want to continuously run water to the bell peppers. I don't want to get end rot again. So as you can see, I put this one really close to the T. So I'm not going to be able to put one in here. I'm just going to end up closing this off like this. I can just use a tie wrapper. I can just tuck it under there. Either way, well, not there, but I'll just put a zip tie on that. Couldn't find my shorter zip ties. I've got to get my garden wagon organized. I've got stuff everywhere, and these are not the best zip ties apparently. Okay, those are old zip ties. They're worthless. That's what happens in the desert. I'm tossing these onto my wagon. That's what happens in the desert. Things dry out. Okay, so we'll just figure that out later. But for right now, I want to put a shutoff valve right in here. So let's do that. And remember that perfect tool I had for cutting the line? Yep, couldn't find that either. Gotta get organized. Gotta do it. Well, I only have one clamp. I'm hoping that this is not going to be an issue for right now. We're just going to use this for today. So hopefully I can find another clamp later, and hopefully I won't have an issue. That's a lot of hope. Alright, don't see my screwdriver, so just use a fork. Here. Alright, good. So I can shut that off. I might be able to find a zip tie for that, we'll see. Okay, that should close off that line there. Perfect. As long as that doesn't blow off. You know what's crazy about that is I put it on the wrong end. The pressure's going to be on the other end. Wow. Why didn't you tell me I was putting it on the wrong end? Jeez. Just kidding. Oh. Okay, let's see. Let's make sure we're not going to be in the way of the turning. Maybe there. That'll work. And we can shut it off. Awesome. All right, let's get this connected. I think we're good. Let's give it a try. All right, this is what our line looks like. That looks like it's doing fine. I'm not seeing any flow on this area here. Check that. All the other ones seem to be doing well, maybe too well. This one's flowing a little far. I need to turn the hose again. This end, I'm trying to get under the eucalyptus tree. Let's turn the hose again down here so we can see if we can correct some of this down at this end. Turn it here, see if we can direct that somewhat down. All right, there we go. All the way down now. Let's see what kind of moisture these babies create. But there we go. I'm gonna let it run for 10 minutes and we'll take a look at it after 10 minutes, see what kind of moisture we have. Over here, of course, it's a little bit of a leak. I'm not too worried about that, but at least I'm not gonna run water to the entire line of the bell peppers for 10 minutes. All right, we're gonna plant some cabbage on this row. Quite a few seeds, increase my odds, all around where the water is, moist pools, that area. Well, I planted some bell pepper seeds a while back. They have not sprouted. I think the seeds may have been too old. So I've got some newer seeds, some younger seeds. This might be one here coming up. That might be one of the seeds I planted. But I need to get some more planted out here. So let's do that too today. We'll plant a few here and there. Close to the water source, of course. And we'll see what happens. Which ones come up, which ones don't. But I do want to kind of space them a little bit around where the water is. They only need to be a 1/4 inch deep, so I just barely need to cover them up. Really just press them into the soil. Here's the beauty of the spigot. We're gonna give our seeds a really good healthy drink of aquaponic water. Thanks for stopping by Arizona Homestead today. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and if so, please give us a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And as always, be happy, be well, and be blessed.